Jody will be first. Hello, Jody. How you doing?
All right.
Good to hear from you.
Doing good.
Excellent. You can have A, B, C, or D. You're the first player. Which would you like?
Let's go with C.
C it is. All right. Listen closely. Everybody else prepares to write. Our panel here. Virginia said, "My baby is so ugly." I don't know that we'd say that today. This is an old school match game puzzle. Virginia said, "My baby is so ugly. When my mother came to visit, she took one look at him and tossed him a blank."
Yikes.
I know. That is low. Virginia said, "My baby is so ugly. When my mother came to visit, she took one look at him and tossed him a blank." These are all a little questionable today, or some of them are anyway. Chris Demm's already in. He got it.
I probably watched it in its original form.
Probably did. Probably through. You probably remember it somehow and don't even realize it in your subconscious. Virginia said, "My baby is so ugly. When my mother came to visit, she took one look at him and tossed him a blank."
You know, brought up an interesting little point there. And maybe this conversation for when you're high next. Do you think that everything you see
You remember?
is recorded somewhere, but you just can't access?
I
it?
do.
Like we've had,
Yes.
Yeah,
we've
I
had
do.
in this room this morning, we've had instances where we couldn't think of Quentin Tarantino's name.
Yeah.
Someone we know
Right.
very well.
Yeah. Dave said,
Couldn't think of the
who
name.
directed Pulp Fiction? We had 2 minutes
Wait,
and finally we got it. Yeah, I don't know. I do think that's...
Is it all up there
I do think so,
somewhere?
yeah.
Recorded?
I do think so.
Yeah, and I think you hear people that say that you see that right before you die, that you see a lot of things.
Yeah, your life flashes before your eyes.
I did notice that with
Yeah.
my parents, that they couldn't remember anything current, but their memories of the past became more vivid.
Clear.
Yeah.
No kidding. It's really interesting.
And smells, which is one of the most powerful senses we have, I think, that smells come back to you.
Oh, I totally agree. When I do get a smell, it takes me right back to a
That's
memory.
my grandmother's house.
Yes.
That smells like
Yes. I
the
completely
mall
agree with
when
that.
I was 10.
I totally agree with that. Well, let's get back to this game. But I love that I don't get high. But, if I were, that would be a good,
All right.
great question. I'm going to bring that up at the meeting. Jody.
What meeting?
It's at 420.
That meeting.
Later meeting. Virginia said, "My baby is so ugly. When my mother came to visit, she took one look at him and tossed him a blank." Jody, what do you say?
Paper bag.
I say it again.
Paper bag.
Paper bag.
Paper bag. Put over his
Cover the
head.
head, cover the head.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
Paper bag, Biggie.
Paper bag.
One. Great get.
That is a good get.
Chris Demm.
I'm sorry I didn't match Jody, but I bet I matched the old panel. A bone.
Bone. That's what they said. I came right back to you. A bone. Like a
Yeah,
dog
I said
bone.
the same thing.
Ugly as a dog.
A dog bone. Yep, that's it.
But some would say dogs are cute, and they would take umbrage with this.
1 out of 3, and that's a score of 1 that starts us off here. That means Heidi must get 1 to stay in the game. Hello, Heidi. How you doing?
Hey,
Well, great to hear from you. Would you
Hidey.
Would you like A, B, or D?
hey.
A it is. Now listen closely now. 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. The gossip columnist said at the big Hollywood costume party, it must have been Chris Demm and his date inside that horse costume because the horse had a bottle of wine sticking out of his blank. The gossip columnist said at the big costume party, that must have been Chris Demm and his date inside that horse costume because the horse had a bottle of wine sticking out of his blank. A lot to get through there. It's a long one.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the idea, though. They're at a Halloween or a costume party.
Costume ball.
Chris Demm is in already.
Did that come from the old show?
All of these are old show.
Who was the celeb they used?
They used...
Foster Brooks.
No, it was... It was one of the women. I think it was like...
Fanny?
Fanny Flagg. I think it was Fanny Flagg. I believe it was, yeah. There was somebody on there I didn't recognize this time around. I can't even remember his name, but he was top left. Oh, you know who was on it? Tom Bosley from Happy Days was on there for a while.
Ah.
Oh, Bosley.
Yeah.
Was it a hit show at that point?
It was. And he wasn't very good on the match game. No. Not a lot of humor coming from him. The gossip columnist said at the big costume party, that must have been Chris Demm and his date inside the horse costume because the horse had a bottle of wine sticking out of his blank and everybody's in. Heidi, fill in that blank. What do you say?
His mouth.
Mouth. A bottle of wine sticking out of his mouth. Biggie.
Other end, but
Chris Demm.
Other end. Oss.
Ars. David.
Other end. Rump.
Sorry. You went the wrong end, Heidi. I'm sorry.
Heidi.
He was the butt of the horse. We go to Jeremy now, and Jeremy needs 1 to tie and 2 to take the lead. He has either B or D. B as in boy, D as in dog. Jeremy, which would you like?
B as in boy.
B as in boy. Here we go. Listen closely. Everybody writes down their answer here. This one's a little dark also.
Okay.
The warden said to the rock and roll singer, "Kid, before we take you to the electric chair, do you have any special requests?" And the rock star said, "Yes. Do you have an extra large chair? I'd like to bring along my blank." Okay. The warden said to the rock and roll singer, "Kid, before we take you to the electric chair, do you have any special requests?" And the rock star said, "Yes. Do you have an extra large chair? I'd like to bring along my blank." Chris Tim is in. Biggie is writing. So is Dave Aiken. Precarious lead for Jody. He has 1. Jeremy can take the lead with 2 or 3. 3's a perfect score. Biggie has a look of consternation on his face.
yeah, I can.
Okay, you're in. Okay, you're in. All right, Jeremy, we are to you. The warden said to the rock and roll singer, "Kid, before we take you to the electric chair, do you have any special requests?" And the rock star said, "Yes. Do you have an extra large chair? I'd like to bring along my blank." What do you say, Jeremy?
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. Okay. Biggie.
He said he was a rocker,
Right.
so I said a groupie.
A groupie. I'll bet Chris Dim, I'll tell you this. All 6 panelists said the same thing, and I bet Chris Dim says it.
No, I went with Biggie. I said groupies.
Oh, groupie. David.
Groupies.
Groupie. All of you said groupies.
Yep.
They said guitar. Every one of them said
thought
guitar.
guitar.
That's
Every one
what
of them said
you know.
guitar.
That was my look. That's what my look because I almost
wrote
wrote guitar.
guitar.
Yeah.
My second choice would have been band. I didn't even think about.
Everybody there
Guitar.
said guitar.
Yeah.
That's right. And they got all 6. Good try, Jeremy. I'm afraid groupies would have been wow. So if the previous if Heidi had said
Horses arse.
Yeah.
or if Jeremy had said groupie, we'd have a 3-3 tie. Instead, Jody hangs on with 1 as the lead, and Chris is the last person to try and take that away from him. Hello, Chris. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, guys. P1.
Thank you very much. 1 match game puzzle left. You got to match at least 1 to tie the game, and 2 wins the game. Mr. and Mrs. Elephant were having an argument.
Someone's been into the podcast.
Yeah.
This starts out already good, Kelly. I'm
Well, yeah. Mrs. Elephant said, "And you call yourself an elephant? You can't even remember my blank." Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Elephant were having an argument. Mrs. Elephant said, "And you call yourself an elephant? You can't even remember my blank." Chris Dim already in. Dave's thinking now. I'll tell you, I differed with the panel on this. When I watched it, I thought, oh, okay, wait a minute. Went a different direction for me.
Have your kids seen Dumbo?
Long ago, yeah, I think so, when they were really
Wasn't
little.
there a remake?
There has
with
been a
more
remake.
sort of live action CGI?
Yeah, there was. I don't think they saw that one.
Not even on the Disney Plus.
No, that kind of came and went quietly.
Quick.
It did.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't any good.
Disney Plus.
Did you
now.
see it, Dave?
Have you
Some
seen
parts
it?
of it. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, DeVito's in it, I think.
No, really? We watch some Disney Plus when there's nothing on, and we'll say, okay, fire up Lion King. Or fire up
Really?
Nemo. Yeah, we'll do that sometimes.
The originals.
Yeah. All right, Dave is in.
I don't like this.
You know, Lion King is not Pixar. It's not one of those. The video, animation is old school. It is not Pixar.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one, yeah. The new one is.
Is that hand drawn?
Yeah, whatever it is. It looks like Aladdin's the same way.
Yeah.
I guess the first was Toy Story that did that. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Elephant were having an argument. Mrs. Elephant said, "And you call yourself an elephant? You can't even remember my blank." Chris won the tie, 2 wins it. What do you say?
The only thing I could really tell was name.
Name. You can't even remember my name. Well, if it helps, the guy on Match Game, the real one, said it, and all the panelists agreed with him, name. But I thought something else. Biggie.
I said name, but I said my sister's name.
My sister's name.
I thought her name was too obvious.
Wow, okay. Me too. Chris Dim.
Baby, remember my name.
Well, now, we have a 1-1 tie. It all comes down to Dave Aiken. All the pressure rests on his shoulders. If he said the word name, then Chris is the winner. If not, we go to overtime. Dave Aiken.
Birthday.
That's what I thought.
Almost wrote that.
That's the one I thought was birthday.
Name's good, though.
But see, elephants have the great memories, and I thought name would be more oblivious.
More obvious.
Right,
Yeah.
that's right. Yep. I thought.
Obvious and
I
oblivious.
know. But I was with Biggie. I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay, Jody, we're into overtime now, and you are first. It is sudden death. It's just a quick one here. Cincinnati blank. Cincinnati blank. Cincinnati blank.
All right.
Ready in?
E.
Twins.
Cincinnati blank. Jody, what do you say?
Twins.
Twins.
Swings.
Cincinnati swings. Is that what you said? Swing?
Sex?
Cincinnati sex. Sex.
Checks.
Cincinnati Reds.
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 Oh, the Reds. The Reds. Okay.
Oh, God.
Biggie, show us the Cincinnati Reds. You're a baseball fan.
Blows.
Blows. Well, so do they.
That's the soccer team, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's
They're going to be good this year.
that's someone's cheerleaders.
The Bengals. That's the Bengals cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Chris Demm.
Race. Twin. Reds.
He got it all the way around. He got it exactly. Well done. David.
It's baseball time.
It is baseball.
Bengals.
Bengals. Oh, my goodness.
And they're cheerleaders of the Gals.
The Bengals.
They are the Bengals. That's right. Chris, you need 2 to win it. Here it is. Blank duty. D-U-T-Y. D-U-T-Y. Blank duty. Yes, blank duty. Chris Tim's in. Blank duty. Biggie's in. And Dave is in.
I don't like this.
2 wins it, Chris. Blank duty. What do you say?
Jury duty.
Jury duty. If you get just 2, you are a winner. Biggie.
Jury.
1 more wins this game. Christopher Demm. Heavy duty. David, show us a jury.
Active.
Active duty. We have to go back.
His son's on it.
That's right.
Yeah, he is
duty.
active.
Jury duty would have won it for you. We have another one time. We go back to it.
I'm just going to write down a scribbled line for Jody.
All right.
You interpret it as you want.
Jody.
That's a match.
Jody. Blank.
Yes.
Blank in time. Blank in time. I-N-T-I-M-E. Blank in time. Blank in time. Blank in time. Blank in time. Chris Jim's in. Biggie's in. Dave's in. Chris, blank in time.
You mean Jody.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm on. Jody. Yeah, Jody. Blank in time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back.
Back in time.
Back in time. Okay, back in time. Biggie.
Back.
Back in time. Wow. Chris Demm.
Just in
Oh,
time.
just in time. And David.
March.
March in time. My goodness. Okay.
March in time.
March in time. I don't know it.
Band geek.
Chris for the win. Blank. Excuse me. Log blank. L-O-G blank. Log blank. L-O-G blank. Log blank. Okay. All right. Everybody in?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay. 2 wins it.
I am.
1 ties it. If there's a tie, we have to give them both prizes. We're running so late. Log blank.
It's fun, though.
It was fun. Chris, don't make us do that. Let's get a win here. Log blank. What do you say, Chris?
Log out.
Log out. Log out. Biggie.
Jam.
Log jam.
Like
Chris,
in your toilet.
Chris Dibb.
Anyone seen The Big Lebowski? The movie called Log Jamming.
I've not
Plays
seen.
a key part.
I've not seen the film. All right, log out.
I'm sorry, I said log cabin.
Log cabin. That's what I thought. Log cabin. We're older. Log cabin. David.
I'm sorry. Log out. Log in.
Log in. Oh, no. No. Jody wins it.
Ow. He never gave an answer.
The Cincinnati Twins win a close one in extra innings.